right, in today's My Best Move, I'm here with defensive lineman Taylor Bolesta. Taylor, you said you're gonna show me how to use the hands in the trenches. First and foremost, why is it so important for D linemen, whether it be edge rushers or interior, to use the hands? What advantage does that give you guys?
Yeah, for us, one thing that we always talk about is effort and activity, right? And with activity comes violent and aggressive hands that continue to work throughout a play. When we put on the tape, a lot of times we find that the more aggressive and the more constant you are with your hand fight, that results in higher productivity in terms of pass rush.
All right, so is there a drill that you guys use before you show me the skill? So let's flip that. Show me the skill, then we'll do a drill to show the people handwork.
So we kind of went over this a little bit. We're gonna do that 1, 2, 3 replace. So my opponent is gonna start. This is kind of like what we do to warm up our hands, right? A lot of schools do this. Me, Rashawn, Lawrence, the guys, this is our pre-game kind of thing. So my opponent starts with his hand here, and I'm gonna come through, wipe, club, replace. Now my opponent is gonna do the same thing to me.
Wipe, club, replace.
And we're gonna continuously pick up the speed until we get in a good flow. Good.
You know, I'm a little bit too skinny to be a D lineman, but at receiver, we used to do these drills because it was like Mortal Kombat, hand combat when it comes to getting off the press against a defensive lineman. All right, those hands, whether you're in the interior or you're rushing from the edge, can you kind of explain like where hand placement kind of becomes a thing for you on where the hands need to go?
Sure, absolutely. So like, let's just give like a little context to this. Say you're the tackle, right? And I'm a defensive end. We're just gonna walk through it here. Ball's inside here.
Okay.
It's a pass rushing down, right? What we're taught is we're gonna read the offensive lineman set and look at his hands, right? So as the ball is snapped, I'm coming forward. The offensive lineman shoots his hands. It is only at this point where I'm gonna shoot a move. So here, I'm gonna go double swipe and cut the corner around, right? But that hand fight, it's teaching us that I'm not gonna shoot my hands and throw my move until my opponent shoots his, right? Because coach, do me a favor and just put your hands in it. I'm gonna throw the double swipe without you shooting the hands. If I come here and I throw the swipe, but he doesn't shoot his hands, he can reshoot now, and I've lost the rep.
Now he's lost, okay.
So that drill is gonna give us the fundamentals we need to apply it here in this situation. So we'll just walk through here, boom, we get off the ball, hand shot, we're swiping around the corner.
And this helps, I imagine this helps what we call trim the fat. You don't wanna get pushed out. Same thing as a receiver, when we're coming off a press, we don't wanna get pushed off our line because then that takes us off where our route depth or route placement where we need to be. So I imagine that's the same thing. You guys gotta trim the fat so you don't get pushed around the quarterback and he just steps up into the pocket.
We wanna take a straight path to the quarterback, almost on a line. And if my offensive lineman that I'm working against crosses that line, that's what I'm gonna, what we call take a different box. So if I'm coming out here, I plan on double swiping, but now I'm kind of head up because you're setting me a little overset, then I might come back inside. Right? So we're taking that space where the offensive lineman is giving it to us and continuing on a straight path to the quarterback.
Is there a certain play from last season that you remember where you applied this technique and you got home? You got there, got the sack?
Yeah, Albany, I had 2 sacks versus Albany. There's a play. I went with a power move.
Brag, 2 sacks, I like it.
Humble brag, yeah. So last game of the year, it was a situation where I was one-on-one with the guard and he didn't shoot his hands. So at that point I went power, pulled him back, shed, and chased the quarterback down, put him in the dirt, and we made the play.
Detailing your work, you make the big play, and then bam. That's why you are Taylor Bolesta, and you are one of the top pass rushers in the CAA. Thanks for demonstrating that, man. I might use that at work sometime today. I'm Brandon London, and that was My Best Move.